A lawnmower blade lacerated the victim's arm, but he says what happened next in the emergency room was even worse.
New at 6, a medical mistake that's really hard to believe. News Channel 5's Nick Barris uncovered this exclusive story, talked with the victim, and has the telltale photos.
Take a look. 2 3-inch gashes about a 1/4 inch deep. Painful for sure, requiring stitches. But what the patient said happened to him next at the hospital made things worse.
It was on fire. It was just burning. It was just nonstop on fire.
This is outright malpractice if there ever was one, and there's no excuse for it either.
Billy Pemberton was hurting. A lawnmower blade had sliced open his arm.
Yeah, this was right after it happened.
He and his wife rushed to emergency at University Medical Center in Lebanon. Like most of us, he trusted he'd get good care.
Well, there's mistakes and there's bad mistakes. This is a bad mistake.
Pemberton's attorney, Clint Kelly, has filed a lawsuit. He says the doctor and staff in emergency went to clean the wound before stitching Pemberton up. Nothing wrong with that, except the lawsuit alleges this is what they used: CaviCide.
This is a federally regulated toxic substance.
CaviCide is a disinfectant used to clean hospitals, but
It says in black and white not to be used on humans.
according to the lawsuit, this bottle was left in an examination room and the chemical was used on Pemberton's arm.
The doctor sprayed it, stitched it up.
Pemberton was in agony, the burning far worse than anything he'd ever felt before from an antiseptic.
I grabbed a bottle, went out in the hallway, found the first nurse I came to, and I was like, ma'am, is it okay if I spray this on an open wound? And she said no.
At that point, Kelly says the hospital staff knew what happened.
Like they called it an accident and that the mistake was recognized.
Pemberton says the doctor and staff then removed the stitches, rinsed the wound, and resutured it, but he says he still needed to be treated for chemical burns.
All of it is just blistered up red.
This is what the arm looks like today.
It was the main cut right there. That's where the stitches was. And just pretty much all of it was burned.
It was in an emergency room, and it is the product of sloppy care.
A painful result. Pemberton expected the cut to leave a scar, but now he worries that the chemical burn will leave an even larger, permanent mark. He's suing for negligence. Nick Barris, News Channel 5.
Nick, thanks. We asked, but lawyers for University Medical Center declined to comment for our story because of the pending litigation.